So let's get started.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, I'm just sharing my screen.
Oh, sorry. Before that, I'm just gonna give like a brief introduction first.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, awesome. So hi everyone, welcome to another live project demo session for Polygon-Grants Hackathon. Thank you all so much for showing up today. I would like to first welcome the 4 teams that are presenting today in this session. They're Super Plushies, Dapplooker, Showme, and Profini. So before we start the demos, please allow me to briefly introduce some background information about this hackathon. This quadratic funding grant hosted and sponsored by Polygon is offering a $100,000 prize pool to encourage developers to build on Polygon. DoraHacks is very honored to support this grant and provide our open source platform HackerLink. So on HackerLink, you can create a builder to apply for this Polygon grants, and all kinds of blockchain projects are welcome to apply, even if they're in early stage. And the good news is, since we've already received applications from over 100 projects, this Polygon grants is now extending the project submission deadline to November 5th. And this is also the deadline for projects to launch on any Polygon mainnet or testnet if you want to share the prize pool. The voting deadline has also now been extended to November 12th. If you want to support any projects that you like, please feel free to go on HackerLink to find their BUIDLs and vote for them. The cumulative voting results and the subsidy matching results for each project are also listed on the quadratic funding leaderboard on HackerLink. So if you have any questions regarding voting, please feel free to reach out on Telegram to @HackerLink voter support, or you can also join our Telegram group for voters, which the link can be found in our YouTube channel page. So yeah, let's get to our project demo then. The first team that's presenting today is Super Plushies. So their product provides users with their own unique plushies, which allow them to play within AR, which is the augmented reality. This sounds super interesting. So please go ahead whenever you're ready.
Hey, thanks for the introduction. So Anshul, can we start with the presentation? Great. So hey everyone, our project Super Plushies gives you your own unique peg on chain. What we're doing here is we're bringing your NFTs that you usually see on screens to real world. Can we go to the next slide? So the process is pretty simple. You buy an egg, you hatch your own unique plushie, and you play with it in AR. It's entirely simple. But there are features that make it unique and different from all the other NFT projects out there. So first of all, you can interact with the NFTs in AR. And second is your NFT grows with time and affection. So the more you interact with it, the more you play around with it, it starts actually physically growing, making the more you play with your NFT, the more unique it becomes and the more valuable it is in the market. Your NFT has a verifiably random gene powered by Chainlink VRF. Therefore, every NFT gene is randomly generated and tamper-proof. You can add accessories to your NFT, which is a feature coming soon, and we'll also have player versus player and player versus entity fights coming soon. We are establishing an entire metaverse, and you would for sure want to be part of this. Can we go to the next slide? Okay, so let's start with website demo. Anshuman, can you start?
Yeah, sure. Just a second. Yeah, so right now we've made the front end. So we have 2 aspects to our project. One is the main front end website, and another is the companion app. So the website is currently deployed on Firebase, and here we have listed out how our website works. And this is our current roadmap and what we plan of with our project. So I'll just walk you through how it works. So first we click on get a plushie. So here you can click to buy an egg. So right now we have deployed it on Polygon testnet, but we plan to do it on Polygon mainnet soon. So yeah, once the transaction is completed, then there is a randomized wait amount. So that's the amount of time that is required for the egg to hatch. So right now we haven't set the time to be like it hatches like right after the transaction. So yeah, just give it some time. Yeah, so right now, yeah, I got my plushie. So I can, so now I can buy again, or I can see all of my pets. So yeah, so here are all my pets that I have owned. And here, in case your pet is still not hatched, it would appear as an egg. So yeah, this is the pet we just hatched. So now, as you can see, corresponding to each pet, there is a QR code as well. So this QR code can be scanned by the companion app. So just a second. So here's the app demo. I hope it's visible. So here, once you scan the app, scan the QR code, then you're able to bring the plushie to real life. So right now we have limited interactions, but we are almost done with adding much more interactions. So you can talk with your pet, you can interact with it in much other ways. It would reply back to you, and you can also train your pet. So these are in the pipelines, and we expect this to come. So that was Super Plushies. Let us know your thoughts and any questions.
I think you can go on to show us your app if you're planning to do that, and after that, we can do like a short Q&A if we have enough time.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
the app is not currently on Play Store right now, so we plan on releasing it in this coming week. Right now, we have the video, and that's all we have for the app right now. So the app will be live on Play Store this week, so you guys can check that out. The link should be on our website as well, so keep tuning into that, and you'll find it there. And
Okay.
if we have any questions, we can take them right now.
Yeah, sure. There's actually one question in the live chat room. So how many different plushies can one get?
Okay, so basically what we have planned is we have a base model set that that will have like multiple different animals and plushies and different creatures that we create, and then over that there will be different gene-based customizations on it. So not to get too much into the technicalities, we have a gene set, and with that gene set, we determine how exactly your plushie is going to look like over the base set. So the possibilities are actually limitless, but to give you a fair number, it's going to be somewhere around 10 to the power 10 if the maths make sense to you right now. And yeah, if you just wanted the number, that's there. If you wanted a qualitative analysis of that, basically we are going to have a lot of different NFTs, and you can get practically your own unique pet with super plushies.
Cool. And I have a personal question. So it looks super interesting, and it seems kind of like Pokemon Go, right? So like what do you think is like some distinctive features of super plushies that are sort of like differentiate super plushies from like Pokemon Go?
Okay, so first of all, Pokemon Go, your Pokemons don't have actual real world values, right? You can train your Pokemon whatever you want, but unless you're selling your account, they don't hold any real world value. Here, you're not only investing your time, you're actually creating value out of nothing with your plushies. So the more you train them, the more stats they gain, and the more valuable it becomes in the marketplace. So as you can see in our roadmap, we have will soon introduce a marketplace where you'll be able to sell your trained plushies to other people who might want them and want to collect them. And that brings in a value to it. What differentiates it from other NFT projects are basically your NFTs usually stay static when once you mint them. So even though you can get a randomized trade, there's nothing going to happen after that, and it's just going to be an image on the screen. We have basically we are creating it such that your NFTs can grow over time and with interactions. So every fight that you are part of, you gain some experience points, you gain some stat points, and all of these help grow your NFT in a unique way. That is actually unique to you. So whatever fights you take part of, whatever training you take part of, that grows your NFT in a unique way, which is pretty different from all the NFT projects and even Pokemon Go itself.
Wow. Yeah, that sounds super cool. Yeah. Actually, there's also another question in the live chat. What chain is your product based on?
Okay, so Crypto Plushies is Super Plushies right now is on Polygon testnet, but we do have plans to deploy it on mainnet soon. We are still working some things out. We are looking for feedback from other developers as well. We have player versus player and player versus entity stuff to figure out. So with all that done, we'll soon be able to publish it on Polygon mainnet.
Okay, cool. Wow, this is really interesting. I hope you're able to keep working on it and achieve more progress.
Thank you so much. And thank you everyone who was here, who tuned in.
Yeah, thank you so much for your presentation. Okay, do any other teams have any questions regarding Super Plushies presentation? If not, we can then move on to Dapplooker, who's the second project that's presenting. And thank you, Team Super Plushies, again for your presentation. That was awesome. And Dapplooker. So Dapplooker is a multi-chain analytics and visualization platform for blockchain dApps and networks. So if you're ready, please feel free to start and share your screen. And yeah.
Hello everyone. So is my screen visible? Okay. Am I audible correctly?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Thank you everyone. So Dapplooker is a analytics and visualization platform for like multi-chain blockchain data. What it means is like we support multiple blockchain networks, for example, Celo, Moonbeam, Ethereum, for analytics and visualization. So the features we offer is like users can connect their smart contract or subgraph. Once the contract or subgraph is like synced, the data is synced. So data is populated in a tabular form. Users can run like SQL queries on it. They can like use the easy to use editor to query, filters, join the data. We have a dashboard builder. Using that on the data, dashboard charts and dashboards can be built. Like the dashboards, either you can make it private or public, and you can share the dashboard on a public URL. And since we support multi-chain, in a single dashboard, like data from data from multiple networks can bring to a common dashboard. So the project which we implemented is Connect Analytics Dashboard. It was one of the like RFP request in the hackathon. Yeah, so this is the live dashboard we have. So we had discussion with Connect's team, and Polygon team, and we got this subgraph which has the Polygon connects transaction information. Yeah, so if you see the dashboard, it's a live dashboard on our platform. So there are like 8.3 Polygon cross-chain transactions through Connects protocol. Now from Polygon, like using Connects protocol, transaction has happened on multiple platform like Arbitrum, One, Binance, Phantom, XTI. So all that data can be seen like from Arbitrum 1 to Polygon, there were around 67 transactions. From BSC to Polygon, it's 2.3K. From Phantom to Polygon, it's 348. Now this is from other chains to Polygon. Now this is from Polygon to other chains, like from Polygon to Arbitrum 1, it's 696K. From Polygon to BSC, it's 2733. Yeah, and similar to Phantom and XTI. So total users, like unique users involved in cross-chain transaction is like around 5K. You can also see the daily withdrawal and token transfer volume. So the withdrawal can happen in multiple tokens: Tether, DAI, USDC. So all that data can be seen, like for example, on October 6th, it's in DAI, it's around 382K transactions, like withdrawals has happened. Similarly, like if you go to the daily token transfer volume, it's let's say on October 6th, it's in DAI token, it's 212K. Similarly, like we can see the withdrawal and transfer volume from two other chains on daily basis, like Polygon to BSC or BSC to Polygon token transfers. And this is all through Connects protocol, using the Connects protocol. Similarly, there was this is a metric like the difference between deposit and withdrawal token transfers. So like when the transfer is token transfer is like more than withdrawal, it's positive, else the number is negative. So similarly, like Polygon to Phantom, we can see the transfer volume. Then Phantom to Polygon. Similarly, the difference between the token transfers. Yeah. These are like these charts are Connects Polygon volume by status. So there were like they're like Connects had different transaction status: cancelled, fulfilled, prepared. So cancelled when the transaction didn't happen, fulfilled when it's completed, and prepared like like the transaction is in pending state and going to happen. So we can monitor like how many were cancelled, how many were fulfilled, and how many are like ready to be go through. Now going about little bit about Dapplooker. So these are the like Connects protocol to Polygon index data. So let's say, so on that data, community analytics can be done, and like dashboards can be built by anyone, any user. So let's say I go to this transactions data. So I can see that the transaction details, what is the status, what is the chain ID, what time it happened, and who is the user, who is the initiator. That information I can see. Now what I can do is I go to show editor. I do like, let's say I want to create a daily volume. So let's say like weekly volume. So I'll go to this, I'll see different timestamp options. I'll click on week, and now I can put like different filters. Like I can apply filters. If I want, I can do like shorting also, and I do visualize. So when I do this, it gives me like in October's 3 to 9 week, there are like 8.35K transactions. October 17 to 23, it's 1. And now on this data, like there are different visualization options. So you have like, these are the like different chart options you can. So when you click on, let's say I click on bar chart, so a bar chart gets created. There are different settings on a particular visualizations. let's say I can change color, or I can show some trend line. I can, let's say if I want to I want to create a line chart, I can do that. So you can select like different visualization options as you like, and for each visualization you can do different settings. There is like pie chart also, so that we can do, and this can be saved. So I'll say like daily transaction volume, and I mean either I can add to a dashboard, or let's say so once I can add to a dashboard, or once you save the chart, you can share it publicly. So this is one dashboard which is like built by us, but since the data is indexed already on the platform, so any user can come create his own dashboard, create his own chart. Yeah, so yeah, that's it from my side. Any questions?
Wow, that looks super cool. I personally have a question so far, is that aside from what you showed us now, what is there any other features that you're planning to add to your like protocol or the dashboards that users can create?
Yeah, so one feature which is like already there, but we are looking to improve is forking existing charts and dashboards. So let's say this dashboard is there. So if someone wants to create create a fork of this dashboard and modify it. So currently, I mean, it's there, just that it's like it's admin driven. I mean, so user need to inform us in Discord, and then they can do it. So what we what we planning to do is like they can fork the existing chart or dashboard, modify it as per their liking, and then use it or share it anywhere.
Cool. Awesome. Wow. Yeah. That's really interesting. Let me just quickly see if there are any questions in the chat. Yeah, so far, people are all saying this is really a really cool project. Yeah. If are any other teams that have any questions that they want to ask about Dapplooker? If not, thank you again, Team Dapplooker, for presenting today. Wish you the best of luck in achieving more progress for your project. And yeah, thank you so much for showing up and presenting today.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you. Now, we're going to move on to Showme, which is a NFT social subscription platform built on Web3. Yeah, whenever you're ready, please go ahead and enlighten us.
Yeah, okay, thanks, Crystal. And let me share the window. Okay, can you see that?
Yes, we can see your screen.
Yeah, okay, let's begin. I'm Chas, I'm the founder of Showme. And Showme is an NFT social subscription platform built on Web3. And this is our website, showme.app. And so let's just get into the demo. We are just launched on the Polygon-Grants app, so you can enter the launch app, and also in here like Polygon to claim and enter the applications. And now I had to sign my MetaMask and log in. And now I have login, and anyone can create a club or join club on the blockchain, and I can create club. Let's just use Polygon as an example. And I can, first step is to, you need to just make your club information, like your club logo and like Polygon logo, and you can choose your size to make your feed. And then I can choose the background picture. Also, just to copy it from the Polygon Twitter, and then name Polygon. And because now we just opened the 9 to 20 letters for the domain name, so let's say use a Polygon Twitter handle as okay. There's no X Polygon, and it's available. And also your club introduction. Let's copy this, and yeah. So the next step is to choose your subscription settings. Like for now we are supporting the free subscription, hold NFT subscription, and hold token subscription. Like free is anyone can get in the club, and hold NFTs means we now just get some NFT on Polygon to use as a key to get into the club. And also tokens, it's obviously like any token contract can be as a key. Like if I want to make like sushi, anyone getting the club must hold 1,000 sushi to getting club, and he can choose the duration as a quarterly or yearly or half a year. It's also very convenient. And we will use loot for spark arrow like a key, because only my test address has this one NFT, and let's say the semi-annually as a duration. And then next step. For now, the last step is to customize your membership card. The membership card is also an NFT that anyone getting the club, he or she might need to claim her NFT. And this membership card name will present on the right side like here. And we use some funny picture as our card background. And then also you can change the club logo and in here. And we can change the card color to just make you like it's okay. And because Polygon is purple, and we will use the purple color, and the text color is also okay. And yeah, this is my taste. So when I creating now, and the MetaMask will just came out, and I need to confirm this transaction. And now we just need to wait, and it will on chain for maybe 1 to 2 minutes, and after that our club is creating well, and the creators can enter the club to post your content on your anything. Yeah, no, we just finished our club, and this is for the creator, he or she can get the Genius membership card like this, and this is your create time, expire time, and then I click go to club, and now this is my club for anyone creators. Yeah, sorry, because it's a new, your domain, it has changed to x polygon.showme.fan. So I need to log in, use my MetaMask, and sign in. And okay, now it's a club right now, and also I can have some posts like use Polygon trades, and we will use eSign, because eSign is our partner, and like this, I just copy and post. Yeah, and it is first, and new post, and yeah, so it's so easy to for creators or anyone post for now, we just support the only creator can post something. And for now, only text and emoji. But we will support about like a picture, a video, a post, podcast, and anything else. We will support them later. And also for creators, you can add your profile, like your club name, your introduction, also your website. Like I will use this. Yeah, this is a Polygon Twitter address, and I can bring here. And also, this is a website for Polygon. And copy and here. Okay, and save changes. Now just they got show up and enter this icon, and I will go to the Polygon. So for creators, this is their profile and their online. Anything else, they can just to aggregate here. And now I will change another address to join the club. Like yeah, switch, confirm. Because it's a new address, I need to sign in. And yeah, because I'm the user, I haven't joined the club yet. It's all green, and I just cannot see the posts. So I need to click the join, because my this address also have the load for Spark Arrow NFT, and I can get into the club. So if the user don't have, they can just contract this address and go to OpenSea to buy them or find them. And then I click the claim the same way, and yeah, just check online on chain, and few seconds we will be entering the club. And also the users can get an NFT membership card as a key to getting the club. Oops. Yeah, it will be quick. Okay, for now, congratulations, and the number is 2, and because I'm the second user getting the club, and go to club. Now I can see the creators and just what has he posted. Yeah, that's a Showme presentation, and also we want to show why is Showme, because Showme is a NFT social platform, and why we want to do this, because we think the rise of creator economy nowadays is very huge potential, and it's a trend. And like there are maybe 50 million creators and 500 products, whether it's Web2 or Web3, and also 100 dolls in the area. So I think that's why we want to build Showme. And yeah, this is all our presentations. Any questions or?
Thank you so much. That was really cool. I do have a question. It says in your BUIDL that your final goal is to for this project to operate as a Dapp. Is that can you maybe elaborate about that?
Yeah. You mean our whole content? Oh, sorry, I don't follow your questions. Can you just repeat again?
Oh yeah. So are you planning to like launch this as in the form of Dapp, or like how are you gonna implement that like with your project? If I'm like from what I'm seeing on your BUIDL.
Yeah, I think we will make this. First is a multi-chain strategy, and we want to build them Showme on many chains, and all the content are done. For now, they are centralized storage, but we will put all the content post like anything else in our way, I think in the 3 or 4 months later. And so when that day comes and all the Showme content or Showme will definitely be dApps, like the users can use MetaMask or use something to use it by Web3 infrastructures. And yeah, we will make the Showme be a dApp, and not just in web, and maybe in phone and in other devices.
Okay, cool. Also, like any other features that you're planning to add, like what other things besides like posting like maybe like can they post stories or any other features that you're planning to add to this subscription platform, like what people what users can do?
Okay, yeah. First we will add some, like you can post pictures or video or something like all the Web3 Web2 social platform what they have just supported for the content type. And the second, we have just improved a concept like PONA. It means proof of NFT achievements. I think that's our killer things for Showme, because we will make all the creators and fans their connections like in a data of NFT, and all the behaviors or I have been your fans for 1 year, and that will be an NFT badge that you can claim for the fans. So all the data between, like we definitely think there are 3 kinds of data. One is content data, just like your post or your article, and the second is interactive data, like I have been comment with your post, and I like your post, and I share your post to Twitter or something else. And the second data is a connection data, like what's my level in your club? Like I'm the level 5 membership in your club, and I mean that means a lot. I means a lot to the creators, and also the quest and the event data. Like I have joined some AMA or airdrop or something. I can show you the deck page for what kind of PONA is, and the 3 kind of data in Showme product. In the phase 1, we just like NFT as a service, and through the PONA, proof of NFT treatments, and we will become the phase 2. And I think it may be in 9 or 12 months later, and we will be the cross-chain social SaaS and DeFi. SaaS means social as a service. We can put all the data to be used, can be used with many other dApps and the Web3 protocols or apps, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, that looks awesome.
Yeah.
And
yeah. Okay, the last thing is what we want to accomplish is that I think we are the Web3 kind of Shopify, because for higher logic, I think Shopify is aggregate your users on internet, and we will aggregate your users on chain. And Shopify is a SaaS, and we are NAS. And Shopify payments is Cash, but we will use our cryptocurrencies. And Shopify is decentralized, and we are decentralized. Shopify is all the applications, they are apps, and we are dApps. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Cool. Thank you so much. Yeah. Are there any other questions from other teams? If not, I think it's about time for us to move on to our last project today. And thank you again, Team Showme, for your presentation. Thank you. And our last team is Profini. So Profini is a blockchain-based trading card game. that aims to foster social interactions in the university ecosystem. This, from what I've known so far, this seems really interesting. So whenever you're ready, please go ahead and enlighten us. And thank you so much for being here today.
So, can you see the screen?
Yes, we can.
Perfect. So, thanks for having us. We're the team behind Profini and having a first look at what we built there. So basically, Profini started at the CDTM, that's the Center for Digital Technology and Management. And we were looking into the blockchain space in combination with the university context and looking at ways how to improve the interaction and the problems in the university space by empowering blockchain technology. And we started off with the question of how might we foster social interaction at universities, because that was the most relevant question to us in order to improve the whole situation around the pandemic situation, everyone working from home, 1.5 years basically meeting nobody. And we looked into how to improve that with blockchain technology. We took a bit of inspiration, we must say, from our childhood back then when we all were collecting those trading cards and stickers of the favorite football players and things like that. So for example, Panini here as a source of inspiration. I also thought about what's a really fun idea. So we had a lot of things in mind about improving peer review. There's a lot of things going on already, a lot of projects around that, but we really focused on the fun and the social aspects of things because those were the ones where we got most excitement also around all the people in our local context. And now let me introduce you to Profini, which is basically the combination of all those best things together. So we have blockchain technology for the NFTs. We have the university context with all the professors and researchers, and we have a trading card game, which basically makes Profini a trading card game of your favorite professors, researchers, and all the people connected to the university context. So you might ask, what can you do with those cards? Well, basically, it functions as all those good trading card games. So you start with getting a few cards. This either means with a booster pack or just collecting them individually. Then you figure out you're missing a few cards, and that's where the whole social interaction aspect comes in, where you trade those cards with your friends, with people you maybe don't know. You can also imagine it that some students trade them with their professors, or the professors trade cards of themselves with each other. So really all this social interaction where people get together, get to know one another, hopefully in real, but we all don't know how the situation develops. So it also works online. But you basically need to connect to others in order to make those trade happens. And then in the end, it's like those old collection card magazines where you need to put in the cards and fill out all the collection. Imagine filling out a chair or even the whole university where you see like, oh, that spot is still missing. I need a card to fill that out to complete the collection and basically to catch them all in the end. And well, having a closer look at the cards, basically we issued a first series of cards featuring the professors. Also, especially as we talk with a lot of professors, what's really relevant to them, it's their personal side. So we added personal traits and interests of the professors, like their books and hobbies. So you can really start that conversation and have a few starting points, but then also like all those awesome pictures. And also like in the sense of making the whole thing collectible, each card, like each professor comes in 3 stages of rarity. So there's like really a single unique card. There are 10 rare cards and 100 basic cards, which will be issued each semester. So that's an ongoing process. We can also adapt those numbers as we see as popularity of the project rises. And basically, we have an outreach to over 100,000 students in our local ecosystem already. So where we're based, basically in Munich, but global numbers are way bigger, and we're just getting started there. And within a single week, we onboarded over 30 professors already. So the whole thing is really growing. There is global potential. And then also the outreach with all of that, bringing the whole thing to other universities and so on. And no, I would say without speaking any further, handing over to Nick who will show you what we actually have right now.
Yes, thank you, Richard. So I will just share my screen right now. So this is our website. Let's sort of go through the onboarding flow. So first, I have to connect my MetaMask correctly. Because so basically it sets up your MetaMask correctly so that you're directly set up. Yeah, now I have to just switch the network one more time. It's just not really working well here because of the Zoom sharing. Okay, approve. So now I'm switching to the Polygon network here. Because what we wanted to do is, so part of this idea was really to sort of onboard our university to crypto. And we thought the best way to do it is using like a fun project where basically students can just trade their professors. So the first step we have here is the idea is what I will show you later is that you can get a code to claim like your booster pack. Like a booster pack consists of 3 cards for free, but in any case you will need a bit of Matic to pay for the gas fees, right? Because everything is happening on chain here. So the first step here is basically to get a little bit of Matic for free. So for that we implemented a faucet. So this is just happening in the background. Let me open my MetaMask. So this will take a bit until the Matic arrives. I hope you can see my MetaMask. And after that, so what will happen afterwards is we have an admin dashboard here where I can basically generate like these codes that you can use to get your booster pack, because sort of everything is happening on chain. So with this code, once I receive the Matic to pay for the gas fee, let's see, look if it's here. Let's see, okay. Let me just go back to the booster if everything has arrived here. Okay, so it seems like it still takes a bit longer until sort of we get our Matic from the faucet. But effectively, like I can already show you in the meantime sort of how the dashboard looks. So I'm having this open here in a different browser because at the moment we have a few problems with our IPFS node. So sometimes all the metadata is coming through. But on this browser, I have everything loaded. So on this wallet, I already collected a bunch of cards. And for instance, here I have like a rare card. This means only 10 of this card exists. Unfortunately, so far we didn't implement our own marketplace yet. That's still something like we would like to do. It's at the moment only like possible to sort of send this card to a different address, which is sort of like this trading aspect that Richard mentioned previously. And otherwise, we just link to OpenSea, where we have our collection here sort of on the Polygon mainnet, and where you can sort of also trade these cards. Let's see in the meantime if this has worked, or if our faucet is broke right now. I hope not. And I can try this again. But yeah, so effectively, like I don't want to like stretch this out too long if it's not working. It might be that the faucet is empty right now, but effectively, if this works, then you will get to a different page where then you can enter like your voucher code, and then you will be able to claim your free pack for free. Wait, let me just refresh one more time. Otherwise, we jump back into the presentation. Okay. I think now it's best, Richard, if you can take over with the presentation again, and then I can sort of talk some more about the tech in the background. Yeah, cool. So I mean, the way this works is basically like we've like 2 contracts. One is the ERC 1155, which we have deployed only like some minor adjustments, and then we have a second smart contract, which basically takes care of the entire logic. So effectively, like everything is like on chain. So remember this admin dashboard I showed you. There I can basically generate sort of these voucher codes, which will be like sort of hashed and like stored in the contract. And then you can like provide basically these voucher codes as a pre-image to then claim your cards. And we have entropy, like, so we use different sources of entropy in the booster pack contract to sort of then generate like sort of these 3 cards that you get. And then effectively, once you have successfully claimed your pack, these 3 randomly drawn cards, basically from the entire population of cards, will be sent to your wallet, and then you can have this cool reveal animation. So I wanted to show you this, but seems like we are stuck here. But yeah, so this basically is the tech side, and the main vision is really sort of this, that we have as smooth as possible onboarding like flow for new students to easily get these cards of their professors and start trading.
Great. So sadly, we didn't see all the technical details, but you'll be able to check it out anyhow and then see the amazing animations we have when revealing the cards. Taking it from there. So basically, that is just the starting step for us. All of that has been done within basically less than a week on the implementation side. So really big props to Nick and the other people from the tech team who did all that amazing work in such short time. Talking about next steps, Nick already mentioned several of them, but I'm just going through them once more. So basically, the trading works right now that you need to schedule the cards you want to trade upfront, which is a lot of social action necessary, but we want to make that a bit smoother so that you can basically trade cards directly on the marketplace within our app, so that this whole experience gets a bit smoother while people still need to find sparring partners. We really want to foster the social interaction there yet again. Burning cards, which is a bit tricky to put in the right context because you burn cards if you're of your professor, so don't do anything wrong there. But basically the idea is that you can burn the cards and upgrade them, increase their rarity, also like other things which are for later, basically upgrading stats and stuff like that, so improving the cards by merging several of them. Then there's the community aspect. So as soon as you complete those collections, you want to reward. So for example, all the people who collected all the cards from a chair or from a research area, they will get access to communities which are only available to all the people holding a complete collection of those cards. Yet again, bring those people together who are really interested in a certain subject, or really a group of people who can then connect even more closely in that space. And then the whole thing about self-onboarding. So right now, Nick already showed you the admin dashboard. There's a lot of manual work involved. Also, like, we need to put a lot of work into that. And we really want to also decentralize this even more, so that there's a single sign-on which researchers and professors can use, which is already established across all the universities in the world, basically. And we want to connect with that one so that people, as they prove through the single sign-on their affiliation to a university, that they can self-onboard on our platform. And that we aren't the gatekeepers there anymore. And then basically all of that comes together as we plan to release a new collection with each semester, so every half a year, which will also feature upgraded stats, what the professors and researchers have been up to, how many papers they published, that's an incremental number, or like when they switched universities, so the whole thing stays up to date. And then also like creating this marketing hype every half a year, so that new students get new cards, new people are onboarded, the whole system keeps flowing and growing, and has a continuity. Speaking really quickly about the vision, so what's possible, because we just saw the building blocks, what we plan to do next, but the whole thing goes even beyond what we are building so far. So imagine you can build other cards on top of that. Let's see how far we get there, or it's also open to others, so that they can build on top. So some ideas we already had is basically a quartets game where you can compare which professor has the better stats and then play on those cards. Also, yet again, bring people together. A fantasy research game where you basically build your team of your favorites researchers and professors and see who gets the most work done in real life, and then you get rewards in the digital ecosystem of our game. Collect and breed could be funny. Need to see if that's fine with the researchers still, but taking a bit of inspiration and fun from other games which are out there. And then basically already talked about those two things earlier, but just to make them clear again, like we're just at the beginning. So we just started the whole thing in our local university context, but universities are all around the globe. And we really believe that we can bring the movement also to other places, onboarding more people, connecting globally. And then also, like I said, it's the foundation. So we're building that, but we're just bringing the foundation with the cards and the people and all those attributes and so on, so that other people can build on top of that. And that's basically Profini. We thank for your attention. And if there are any questions, handing back to you now. Thanks.
Thank you so much. That was really fun. I actually have questions regarding like the card game about like which professor has better stats. I'm wondering like on what sort of scales or standard that you sort of like define or decide like which professor has better stats, if that makes sense?
Sure, and it's a great question. We also put a lot of research into that because one thing is like we have a long list of all these attributes like numbers of papers published, personal attributes, age, the research chair, which field of research is better than one another. That's where it gets tricky already, or like their H1 score, which is a generic scoring for researchers. We thought like, okay, what's the right balance for people to make it competitive, but also like fun for the professors and researchers who are featured on those cards, and it's not like one thing gets taken in the wrong way by a person featured on a card. So we have a long list of that, like I named some examples. What we're really trying to figure out right now is through conversation is like what of those attributes are most fun for people to play with, which also work that it's not like people usually progress throughout their career and get better. It's not like that just there are some cards which are in any regard better than others. And then also what I had a lot of conversations with researchers already about age might not be the best thing to feature because it's like really featuring the human element of aspects and not like taking attributes which are hard to compare for some people. So we have a long list, I think about 40, 50 attributes, like I named some examples, that we're really trying to figure out what works best for everyone.
Great, that sounds exciting to
Definitely.
me. Yeah, before this, I've never heard of like a combination of NFTs and university ecosystem, like professors or PhD students. So yeah, this is really cool. And I was also wondering, like still about the card games, like what specifically can you play? What type of games can you play with these like NFT cards?
Mm-hmm. It's a really good question because right now it's mainly a collection game. So like we said in the feature already, it's a collectibles card game. So there isn't more the focus right now on the collecting element, less on the play element, but that's kind of what we want to build on top. Also like providing the foundations for others to build on top. So that's basically not a core feature of our project yet, that you can play it, but like the simple thing as we've been prototyping with that already, not yet ready to be shown, like basically a quartets game where you can just collect, you get a random draw of your deck, and then you need to collect all the people from a chair. And that's also like a gaming element where you can say like, oh, I bet a card on winning that, stuff like that, which yet again brings people together. We're also still working on that. Basically, the collecting element is the core focus right now.
Cool, gotcha. Well, that was definitely very interesting. And thank you again for sharing with us, and best of luck with your project and your future progress.
Thanks very much. Thanks for having us also.
Yeah, thank you. So all of our projects have presented today. If you like any projects in particular, please go on HackerLink to vote for them, and you can find their BUIDLs under grant BUIDLs in Polygon-Grants Hackathon. And yeah, and you can also share their BUIDLs, their information on your social media platforms to support them, to get more people to support them. And you can also subscribe our YouTube channel, check us out on YouTube, on Twitter, and also check out the project's Twitter or other social media platforms as well to keep track of their progress. And thank you everyone so much for joining us today. And yeah, thank you. I wish everyone go on and have, oh, it's the end of the weekend, sadly, but wish everyone go on and have a wonderful Monday and the rest of the week. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you as well.